Prepare your ears, humans. Happy, sad, confused begins now.
David, Tom, it's good to see you both.
Likewise.
We're in Toronto. We're spreading the good word of your movie. We're hours from your premiere. No pressure. How you feeling?
God, yeah, good.
Good.
I speak for myself, but I'm very excited. I feel like we're with the whole team, and it's like good to be reunited at TIFF.
It is, and it's such a special place, man. We're talking about movies, and it's fun, so yeah, we're loving it.
And the movie is great. I can personally attest. They
Thank
gave me
you.
a sneak peek. When I saw you two were going to be together in something like this, I've said this off mic. I'm big fans of both of yours. You're killing it, and to see you guys together in this, it's a special piece of work. So. Let's talk before we get into Wasteman, specifically just like premieres. You've been to all manner of premieres in your career. I would imagine some intense ones. This is going to be a different vibe than a Hunger Games or an Alien premiere. What premieres in your careers have stood out that you felt kind of the pressure or excitement in your life?
I think he might have just said it, man.
Yeah.
I think, those kind of movies. There's a different thing that comes with them. Do you know what I mean? Like the people kind of put something on it. But this particular one is special because it feels personal, almost. You know what I mean? Like small, but like we make this for nothing in 18 days in a prison. So yeah, this one in particular feels really special.
Yeah, just second that. I think we've both done like probably one each of the big like blockbuster things that come with like a built-in fan base, which is its own pressure, you know, because you want to please them and like honor the thing they love. But this is cool because we get to like bring something completely fresh to people who have never seen it before, and it was a labor of love. So
it feels it, and it's on the screen. So you said 18 days, shot in a prison. I was going to ask where you shot this. This is not a soundstage. You can feel it. It's palpable.
It's a bit of both, actually, wasn't it?
Was it really?
Yeah. We had,
Well done then.
Yeah,
Congratulations. But talk to me, like, you guys are at such interesting points in your respective careers. You have a lot of exciting opportunities at your feet. And I love that you're doing something like this. That is like a smaller passion project. Give me a sense for both of you, why, how you want to focus your efforts on something like this.
I don't know how you feel, Tom, but I really do feel like, I feel really lucky and blessed to be doing the projects I'm doing 100%. But I still feel like I'm making a body of work, things to feel proud of and look back on and be like, oh, I was able to do that and do this and do that. So this particular one, again, it felt like something I haven't done before, and that feels really gratifying.
Talk about someone a character I haven't seen you play before. Look, you've played, some not so nice folks before, but this guy's a little bit different. This guy's pretty extreme. How much of it is about the character and how much of it is about working with David? Give me a sense of.
This is the closest part to me I've ever played.
I was going to say
the others are
basically a documentary, reality TV here while he's doing drama.
Yeah, you had to take the tattoos off for this interview.
Yeah, I've actually covered up the tattoos for this. It's like, I read the script and I was just gravitated towards D. I was like, I want to play that part. He's wild, he's feral, he's kind of always cooking. Like even when he's quiet, I think he's most dangerous when he's quiet. Because you never know what he's going to snap at. He's just like a coiled wire. Yeah. And it's so fun to play. And it's heavy, it's dark. Like the stuff he does, the way he manipulates is intense. And I think we've probably spoken about this before, but I like to go to places that I would never go in my real life and get into the psyche of that and the why of that. And like getting to play with David, and even though like the material itself is quite heavy, we had a lot of fun doing it. Yeah,
I would hope so, because you don't want to live this 24/7. Even in those 18 days, that's a dark place to live. Yeah. How much of it is it also about like shining the light on like this world, right? We've seen a lot of like prison dramas and folks of different stripes that are incarcerated in the cyclical nature of the system, both in the U.S. and the U.K. But I don't know, what was important for you to kind of like shine a light on for Taylor, for D?
Yeah. Well, look, I think we spoke a lot about this movie and what it means, because the last thing I think you want to do when you're playing with something that is incredibly real, like the justice system, is be like voyeuristic and kind of make it like do playhouses with it. You don't want to do that. Explosive, exactly. The word that kept coming up quite a lot when we were rehearsing was like masculinity, and you know, these men who are in the prison system, my character in particular, is feeling a lot, but you know, the masculinity of it kind of pushes it right down, especially in a pressure cooker like a prison justice system. So yeah, for me, I you know, getting into it again, like I lost some weight to play him, and Tom gained some weight to play him.
Equilibrium. You're always a constant weight collectively. Now we're 300 pounds collective.
Yeah,
we agree.
Yeah, we always share a scale.
Yeah.
But no, it was, you know, nonetheless, for both of us, I think, you know, it was about who these guys are on the inside and what they can't show, and therefore how do they act. So yeah, that was the joy of this, and we worked with some real prisoners. You know, I'd say like about 50 to 75% of the actors on our set were
yeah, I'd say that like there were more ex-incarcerated people than actual actors, which was like,
that keeps you on your toes. Like you walk into an actual prison, you're working opposite, you're staring at someone that's lived this life. Yeah, you don't want to be the one fucking up.
It keeps you true because you don't want to be a fraud. Like, I mean, as an actor, you never want to be a fraud, but like when you're making something that is so visceral and like harms so many people, you know, the prison system is supposed to be about like reforming people and making them get back out into the world, but most of the time it's not. Most of the time it does more damage than I mean, there's the obviously like the exception to the rule. There are some prisons out there that are like experimenting with like actually helping people, but our film is not about one of those prisons.
No.
And so yeah, it kept us true. I think like we worked with this charity called Switchback, which is a British like prison reform charity, and also working with people who are incarcerated, and they kind of started off as our consultants, and then Cal was like, we want the guys we're talking to in the film, and brought them in and are scattered throughout the film in various roles, and they all do amazing performances as well, which is crazy. But yeah, I think it just kept us honest.
So when you know so much of this is going to rest on your partner, and you've done films where, you know, whether it's Kaylee or Rachel Zegler, where it's like you've got a partner in crime, and in a different way here you have one. Like what's I don't know if you guys knew each other or not, but like, do you suss each other out? Do you like ask mutuals? Like, what's the process before you dive into working so closely together?
Well, we Tom and I, we share an agent together, and we became fast friends. And not only, and he's going to hate me doing this, but not only do I really respect his work, he's like just a stellar person. And what we realised is, you know, when you go in, our film is it's not an easy watch. You know what I mean? It's quite intense, and the work that we did, because we just said about having the weight of like trying to make something that feels very honest and real. There was no space for like we didn't fake anything. You know what I mean? Like even like our fight sequences was like really real. What we realised quickly was that you need trust, and there's no one I could have trusted or asked to work with in this capacity than Tom. It meant everything to have someone like him, not just to be able to trust, but also like to go as deep as possible into these characters. So yeah.
I feel like trust is kind of the word of the day with this project, especially because we both had to go there in different ways, right? You had to go deeply into yourself to mine out some real pain and trauma, and I had to like push myself beyond limits I've pushed myself before and kind of bounce off the walls and be brave and be ugly. Like Dee's a pretty ugly person inside, like, and out sometimes, but
never out.
It's the 16. There are some ugly moments for sure, and it's like it requires like not feeling judged, and I think like, you know, definitely we just had each other's backs. I mean, I feel like I've got a new best mate off the back of this. So.
Well, again, especially now that I know it's like literally 18 days. Like, there's no room. You can't like figure it out on day 6. Like, you have to hit the ground running with trust.
Truly, yeah. I mean, we're texting each other all the time. Like, we should do this. We're constantly looking for projects to do together. So
Dee's kind of like the worst imagined roommate ever. You don't want him like entering your world.
Is.
Like nightmare. Yeah. Did you decide to room together for solidarity those 18 days?
We might have missed the trick there.
I mean, to be fair, we probably would have eaten each other alive. Just like, it was such a like go production. We did share cars on the way home, and we'd kind of like decompress after a long day.
How do you decompress? Is there music involved? What's the way that you click off of some intensive?
We just spoke.
Yeah.
You know, I've got to be honest, Josh. It is amazing making movies, man. We love it, but part of making movies is like talking about making movies, and like getting to the heart of like, you know, what is good, what is bad, what is tough, and all those things. And Tom and Nigel were that was like, I think, our bonding.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to dip into a little of that because I want to eavesdrop on what these conversations are. Because I love this stuff too, and like, part of the reason I want to talk to you guys is not only, again, this great film, but like, again, where you guys are at, and I'm so excited for both of you, and you've so impressed me with what you've been doing the last few years. But like, do you swap stories, like audition stories? Like, oh my God, I had this nightmare audition. Like, I don't know, what are the points that actors of your stripe, where do you connect?
I mean, we're kind of fortunate because we started this project like already friends and are both at kind of pretty similar places in our careers, I'd say. So, and we both like I worked with Francis Lawrence on The Hunger Games, and then literally straight after Wasteman, DJ went over to do The Long Walk with Francis, and so we have so many people in common, so many experiences in common. And we can get a glass of wine and just sit and talk all night, the two of us. Like, so most of it is just like swapping war stories. And
what about let me pit you guys against each other, RADA or Juilliard? Which is tougher? Which is the better training ground?
That's really funny.
How long were your days?
My days were all right. Some days we'd literally go from like 6 a.m. until like 10 p.m.
Okay, fair enough. That's long. Did you work Saturdays though?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, fair enough.
Do you know what, Josh? It's not a competition.
Yeah. Everything's
trying to break us up, Josh.
What are you doing, Josh?
Break us up. I'm done here.
You had a good run. Okay, so you're an EP on this. I know you're writing another series. I mean, again, you guys are having more and more opportunities. Like, you think about kind of like the box set of the work. It sounds like you're like, you know, you've done the franchise thing. You're going to do more franchise things, I'm sure. But I mean, I don't know. What is is there an actor? Is there a career to emulate? Like, where are your heads at in terms of the next 5-10 years of the kind of career you want to carve out?
Well, you know, Josh, I really do feel like there's so many actors, people that I love, and directors that I would of course love to work with. Part of me is always scared to talk about them because I feel like, you know, it's like you're jinxing it. I don't know why.
I've had a lot of history with this. Sometimes you manifest these things when you talk about it out loud. I'm just saying.
I'm just far too shy, Josh. But I also feel, and Tom and I think we'd be open about saying this. I hope I'm not saying anything that's too personal, but we're trying to also do it a bit different, you know, and feel like you're carving out your own path. Sometimes it's so nice, like meeting people that I love and being like, you know, tell me, like, what should I be doing? Telling me this. And then also I'm like, forget that. Do what feels right to you. Yeah. So I think the juggling of that is what makes for the little things I've been doing so far.
For me, it's about like, and I feel like you emulate this as well. I emulate it from you, is this just like looking for versatility and diversity of roles, like never doing the same thing twice, or if you do, it's for a different reason. Yeah, I mean, we've both done the big sci-fi blockbuster. We've both done rom-coms now. Like, you know, it's just keeping it fresh and testing yourself and seeing the limits of what you can do. And I'm just always looking to transform a little bit, even if it's micro transformations. But
yeah, absolutely.
For your next one, I'm going to probably talk to you about is People We Meet on Vacation. Talk about a much different kind of a film. Are the fans of that as intense as the Hunger Games fans? Have you encountered that fandom? Do you feel connected with it? I'm
yet to like properly find out, but I get the sense they might be more intense. I'm starting to garner that they might be a bit more intense, but in a good way. In a good way.
I'm your friend. Please like me.
Please love me.
Have you read the other Emily Henry works? Did you kind of dive into that world?
I haven't read any of her other books. I just read this one while we were shooting. But yeah, I mean, honestly, it's probably not something I would have read had I not been offered the film. But then that's the beauty of this job as well, is you get to like discover stuff that you wouldn't otherwise. Right. And I did that because I came off the back of Wasteman and Plainclothes before it, and two pretty intense experiences. Yeah, and I was just feeling quite heavy and heavy. I was feeling pretty like weighed down by them. And you know, not in like a self, not taking myself too seriously, but just like you take it with you a little bit every time you do a really heavy role. And I was like, oh, I need to shake it off and do something light and fun. And was that why you did Rye Lane? Was that like, what was your reasoning for that?
I mean, Rye Lane was my first movie.
Was it your first film?
Yeah, that was my first film, man. Yeah, so I didn't expect Rye Lane to be Rye Lane. Wow. I just was desperate to get into movies, you know.
Sometimes it works out.
Makes sense.
It's no surprise. It's no surprise both of you have been rumored associated with like Marvel and DC projects. There was talk about you for Clayface. There's been a lot of talk about you in Marvel. Have you ever met Kevin Feige? Have you ever met Ryan Coogler, David?
Why are we doing this, Joe?
Because we're spreading the good word of Wasteman, and this is the cost.
No, I mean, no. To be honest with you, I haven't. But you know, I just love making movies, and they've made, and you know, I know you think I'm being diplomatic. I'm not actually. I'm being honest. And you know what? You just said Ryan Coogler. Come on, I've watched Sinners like 5 times.
Yeah.
And also, if we're going to do this, come on, Josh, let's go. It's Fruitvale. Like, come on. What
he's 3 or 4 for 4, whatever he's done.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So no, again, those people, whatever they're doing, I'm there. Right?
Does if that real email comes through and says, would you want to talk about Black Panther? I don't know if you ever met Chadwick, but talk about an icon.
Icon.
On and off the screen.
Off the screen. If you're genuinely going to ask me about someone who I really do respect and lift high, Chadwick, 1,000,000 times over.
Yeah. Talk about icons. I'm sure Rafe has come to you for help.
Rafe finds he just won't stop texting me, asking me for pointers and advice and stuff. I'm like, dude, calm down, man. Like, you're supposed to know what you're doing by now.
What's it like to kind of pass the baton? That's kind of a crazy thing, but it's an amazing thing.
No, Rafe has not talked to me at all, which I'm fine with. No, he's like truly one of my heroes. Yeah. So and like I just don't think like in terms of like British actors alive today, you don't really get better than Rafe Fiennes. What a crazy call. I mean, obviously I was like slightly gutted not to be coming back yet for the Hunger Games, but at the same time I was kind of relieved. I was like, it's nice to have some separation from it and let them go and do their thing, and we'll see where it goes in the future. But pretty cool like person to hand the mantle over. Pretty good too.
So Wasteman style fight to the death. Well, only one of you can be James Bond. Are you going to wrestle right here? Or just kill each other for that role? Denis is doing it. It's not just James Bond. Denis is doing it, guys.
That's wild. That's amazing.
And Stephen Knight's doing the script, isn't he? Yeah. So that's like a recipe for success.
We'll definitely watch it.
We'll share it.
Half an hour.
007.5.
It's a buddy 007.
It's a buddy comedy.
Yes.
Denis Villeneuve does a buddy comedy.
That sounds right.
Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah.
You both are going to come on Happy Sad Confused solo, so I can really dive into each of your respective careers, I promise you. But we're going to do the profoundly random questions anyway, just because I have you guys here.
Cool.
Some rapid fire. Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
We were just with some puppies today at TIFF, and we both like fawning.
That's why we're late.
Yeah.
All you get is me, sadly, here. What do you collect, if anything?
Ooh.
I collect lighters.
Do you?
Big lighter fan.
I just got my first Zippo off the back of a job as a
wrap gift.
Wrap gift. But I don't really collect anything anymore. I used to collect rocks as a kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do either of you have a favorite video game of all time?
GTA.
I was going to say Grand Theft Auto 2. Yeah. Not that we condone violence, but you know, it's.
We've just made a very violent.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Have you seen Wasteman?
Yeah.
You're right. We don't condone violence.
No.
The Dakota Jonsson memorial question. She asked me this. I ask everybody: would you rather have a mouthful of bees or one bee in your butt?
One bee in my butt, I think. Good question.
That's existential, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is.
Blimey.
Wait, is this forever? Are they there forever?
Sure, it's going to be there forever.
Oh God,
let's go there.
That's a different question.
I'll do be in my butt.
Let's just. It might even be invigorating.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
Never say never, right?
A little pep in your step.
Yeah, you don't want any coffee anymore.
What's the wallpaper on your phones?
Mine's my girlfriend.
Mine's mine. The same. Mine's me.
Not his girlfriend. Just to clarify.
She keeps trying to break us up.
I know. Mine's my girlfriend, David Jonsson.
Last actor either of you were mistaken for?
Oh.
Sorry.
Tom has a good one.
I was mistaken for Paul today. Paul Mescal, yeah, because we were both coming in and out at the same time. and maybe dressed slightly similar, but like he came in, I went out, like, and someone was like, Paul, and I was like, nope, and he was like, oh. Yeah. So there are worse people.
There are worse people.
I mean, he's great. I've got get mistaken for Damson Idris sometimes, and he is brilliant, man, killing it. Yeah. So fine.
Brad Pitt's my best friend too. Yeah.
Exactly.
What's the worst note a director has ever given you?
Worst and best note actually was do it better. Someone actually said to me, do it better, and I was like, terrible note, but I was also like, yeah, I think I can, so I did.
Yeah. Sometimes that is actually what you need, to be fair.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, mine would be like when they go bigger. I'm like, yeah, but bigger how? You know,
right.
That's always a tricky one. Yeah.
And then in the spirit of happy, set confused, an actor who always makes you happy. You see them on screen, you're instantly in a better mood.
Jack Black, I suppose, is a good one for that. For happy, yeah.
Seth Rogen.
Oh, yeah.
Just obsessed with him, man.
Movie that makes you sad.
Oh my goodness, The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. I know that's such a basic answer, but it is just like the saddest film ever. Yeah.
Carol.
Oh yeah.
Good one. Yeah. Todd Haynes. Nice. And a food that makes you confused.
Oh.
You don't get it. Why do people eat?
Oh my God, oysters.
Oh, I love an oyster.
No, I do like them, but then sometimes they're just so fishy.
I hear you.
Yeah, and I had a bad experience in Louisiana with an oyster.
That sounds like the beginning of a song.
Yeah. The name of my memoir.
He was just about to pull the guitar out, weren't he?
It's like a Tom Petty song.
I would say, pineapples on pizzas.
Oh no,
that's a dividing line.
Come on,
that's like cilantro for people. Yeah.
Where do you stand?
I'm okay with both cilantro and pine. I mean, I wouldn't ever order it.
Yeah,
but I don't mind it.
Fine.
Do you have the soapy mouth thing with cilantro? You know, that's the thing.
Yes, I have. Yeah. I love it. Love it. Also, we don't say cilantro.
What do we call it again?
Coriander.
Yeah.
He's been working in America quite a lot.
I was going to say, where are you? What happened to you?
I'm confused and happy and sad.
There it is. He just earned his next booking on the podcast.
Thank you so much.
I set him up.
You both are coming back. Congratulations. Wasteman is exceptional. I know it's going to get distribution soon, so the rest of the world can see it. And it's good to catch up with you guys.
Josh, thank you so much. A pleasure. Really.
Thank you, mate. Cheers.
Thank you, guys.
And so ends another edition of Happy, Sad, Confused. Remember to review, rate, and subscribe to this show on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts. I'm a big podcast person. I'm Daisy Ridley, and I definitely wasn't pressured to do this by Josh.